Welcome to Trekking Wild. Today we're in Crater Lake National Park hiking the Garfield Peak Trail. This 3.5 mile out and back hike gains just over 1,000 feet of elevation and leads to one of the best viewpoints in the park. Garfield Peak is one of Crater Lake's most popular hikes, so if you want to enjoy the trail before the crowds arrive, getting an early start is well worth it. That's the plan for today. Let's go hiking. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we are hiking Garfield Peak in Crater Lake National Park. This is a 3.5 mile trail out and back, about 1,000 feet elevation gain, and we're climbing right out of the gate. This trail is kind of located over by the lodge. Parking's a little crazy today because of an event going on, but I don't know, we found parking, it worked out. So, all right, that's what we're doing today. Let's go hiking. The trail begins climbing almost immediately, but the grade stays steady enough that it never feels overwhelming. As you gain elevation, views of Union Peak and the southern section of Crater Lake National Park begin to open up ahead of you and off to your right. As you continue climbing, the perspective over Crater Lake keeps changing. The higher you go, the more of the lake comes into view, revealing both Wizard Island and Phantom Ship from a vantage point you don't get near Rim Village. If you'd like to hike this trail, head over to trekkingwild.com for a detailed trail write-up, the trail map, and directions to the trailhead. The link is in the description below. Garfield Peak is one of the busiest hikes in the park, so unless you start early, expect to share the trail. If you're looking for more solitude, hikes like Union Peak or Crater Peak offer a much quieter experience. But even with the crowds, Garfield Peak earns its reputation. The panoramic views of Crater Lake make this one of the hikes I recommend most to first-time visitors. All right, we're working our way back to the trailhead. Let's do final thoughts. So overall, this trail, awesome views, really kind of a fun little hike. 3.5 miles, about a little over 1,000 feet of elevation gain. I would put it as moderate difficulty, but the views are awesome. And this is another one I'd probably come early. It's about 10:45 right now, and although it's not suffocatingly busy with people, I'm not hiking single file. There's definitely a lot of people on this trail, so getting here early or late is probably your best bet. It's also a lot busier on the weekends. Today in particular, because there's a bike event going where they're closed to East Rim, so it's bike traffic only over there, and there are tons of people here. So it's probably abnormally busy today. So just keep that in mind if you're hiking in September. Overall, just good hike. Really like this one. I'd recommend it. Yeah, I haven't really done a hike to any of the peaks in Crater Lake that I haven't liked. I found them all to be great. The views are awesome. The only one that's a little different is Union Peak because there's some scrambling. But all the other ones I've done so far, Watchman, Mount Scott, all those are just a trail all the way up to the top. There's no scrambling or anything like that. That's going to do it for this episode of Trekking Wild. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And for more trail write-ups, gear reviews, and trip ideas, be sure to check out trekkingwild.com. Until next time, stay wild.